Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our part 2 of our Conan by Monolith King's Pledge tabletop miniature painting video. We've already done a part 1, so if you want to go back and check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can watch the playlist of it. So basically I came into a Conan by Monolith King's Pledge box and the original game set from the old Kickstarter, I think it's from back in 2016. And in part 1 of that video, we went through and we started getting money of the pirates, the Picts, some of the Bosonian guards painted. I think in this part 2, I'm really going to focus on some of the hero figures, and then I think in part 3, I'm going to move on to the monsters. So in this one, there's probably in this King's Pledge, there's probably like 5 different versions of Conan. So we'll be painting those, plus we'll be painting some variants of Belit, Valeria, Civitas, Hydrathus, and some of the other heroes. So we'll just do a quick flyover here of the minis that we have already started painting. As you guys know, I'm also doing a miniature makeover video. I've actually painted Conan by Monolith earlier. One of my first videos between Cthulhu Wars and Conan by Monolith is one of the first paintings that we've done. So first off, I'm just going to kind of get out the hero cards. What's nice about this King's Pledge is they give you tons of the hero cards, which I never got to play when I was, we've got quite a few seasons of Conan by Monolith out on the channel. So I'm just going to use the art from the character cards, the player character cards, for each of these. We've got Conan the Warrior, Conan the Destroyer, Conan the Wanderer, Conan the standard Conan version. So each one of them has some different armor. Conan the Mercenary. We've got 2 versions of Belit, and we've got Valeria. We've also got Civitas. So we're going to be painting through a lot of these. There are so many minis here. I thought I would do a batch, but now it's looking more like I'm just going to spot paint from this hero set. We'll get as far as we can in this part and take you out through the video. So let's look at some of the cards here. Yeah, the player cards, they've got some really cool artwork for them. I'll use these as the base for the various Conan models. And we've also got 2 versions of Valeria, 2 versions of Belit that I want to paint through. I did get some paint on these originally, so let's just start out with touching up some of these cloaks. I'll go across all of the reds, and I'll do this in the similar batch paint fashion, go through the reds. I won't talk you through to death on all of this, but you guys can take a look. Yeah, so by now I've touched up all the flesh, I've touched up the cloaks, I've added some gold to the gold and metallics for the swords to all of them. You can see some of these flyovers now. I've got a good base coat on these. Civitas is looking pretty good. You've got Kestrel Kell in the back, Conan the Conqueror, got Conan the Wanderer, a couple of Belit figures here coming up real nicely. Conan the Mercenary. Lots of Conans here. Conan the Destroyer. So it's so cool. Yeah, so walk through these. You've got this Conan. I gave him a golden armor. He's got the red cloak. Um, Fully plated Conan here, but it's definitely kind of like a King Conan vibe. Then of course we've got the Belit, sort of more like a wild-looking Belit. She's got her double swords, kind of like Belit the pirate, more than the Queen of the Black Coast style. With her, then we've got Valeria. Painted her up just like they have her in the card, and then here's the other Belit. Gave her all the bejeweled features that they've got. This Conan I think is my favorite. This one looks awesome. Right, he's got the shoulder plate, he's got the red cloak, the great axe. Awesome mini. Now I'll take you back through those same minis again. I've added some washes onto these next so that you can see a little bit more details. I think on Belit I was very careful with how I applied the washes. I think with Valeria, I had just updated some of her shirt, her hair. I've added some washes to this as well to make the metallics really pop out. The great axe and the cloak. I did some highlight paints on the muscles here, and also I redid all of the gold sort of ornamentation for Conan the Mercenary. So yeah, looking pretty good, guys. Pontasfeldam Hobbies is brought to you by our sponsor, Pontasfeldam Press. We've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out the Tales of the Yellow Sign volumes 1 and 2. This is The King in Yellow with preface by August Moldenhauer, and Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign. Great companion set. And if you notice the cover art, you got it. Next up, we've got our podcast. We do the Theosophical Psychoanalysis of Pulp Fantasy and Anime. We talk about Conan, Solomon Kane, John Carter of Mars in regards to theosophical and Jungian terms. Also check out our horror series, the Bogman Saga, Book 1 and 2, The Killingworth Bogman, and the Carolina Tobacco Geist. If you're fans of Lovecraftian horror, we've got the 6-volume set. Each volume standalone, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, featuring a separate entity from the Cthulhu Yog-Sothothery. We've got Psychoanalysis of Rilia. We've got the Alchemy of Azathoth, Necromancy of Nyarlathotep, Genealogy of Cthulhu, and the Hermeticism of Hastur. If you're interested in any of these titles, go take the name. Check out our Pontasfeldam Press podcast. We've probably done a book review on it. We've also got the Omnibus Collected Edition, Catu Journals Out of Lovecraft's Providence, all 6 volumes in a handsome Lovecraftian grimoire. And then finally, Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga. If you're a Dune fan, this will be great for you. Digs deep into the influences of Frank Herbert and why the Jungian themes and anthroposophical themes for all the cool stuff that we really love in the Dune saga. This is for you. And now back to the rest of our playthrough video. We'll do the hero shots. Yeah, so we got the final washes on these. We got all the details. I added some highlights. That's going to do it for the part 2. I'll handle the monsters in part 3, so you guys go check that out. And I will leave you with some detailed hero shots. I've got some quite long hero shots for these because I think they came out great. Can't wait to get these on the tabletop. So we'll see you at the end of the video. Guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Like and subscribe. Be sure to check out our Patreon and our bookstore below. If you want to see part 3 of this, ring the bell and you'll get notified when it comes out. You can go back and watch part 1. I'll have some playlist links ahead. And by all means, go out and check all of our Conan by Monolith gameplay videos. We've got a ton of seasons out there, over 10 seasons. And you can watch our miniatures playlist, including Song of Ice and Fire. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.